So this is just a little bit of an update. I'm starting on the 500 stands, which go from 551, which is no longer in use, all the way up here to 574. So it's quite a big job. So I'm just going to go and see what I've done. So the biggest problem I've had is getting the heights correct. So I now know how to use Google Earth to measure the distance between the ground and the surface, top surfaces. So this walkway had to be adjusted. It wasn't too far out, but the shape, the actual profile was too boxy, so I scaled it and made it look well, to match exactly what's showing underneath on the Bing map, which you can just about see this outline. When I remove this apron texture in the SDK, I can easily see the outlines. So these stands are pretty much done. 552, 553. I've done quite a bit more to this quite complicated area. Originally all this pier and this section was joined together, but I decided to split it into two separate blender models. It was just a bit easier to manage, so I had to export just this pier walkway, and then I had to export then import this section here. It's just a bit easier to line up. And then I added a bit extra bit of a window, adjusted the sizes. Then I am on 554 at the moment, so this is pretty much done. So the stop point is much further back than I had before. The guidance is on a separate kind of crossbar. If you look on Google Earth, telemetry, you can see there's a guidance unit quite far in. This needs to be reduced in scale, this GPU. I just want to make sure that the jetway actually reaches the aircraft, which parks here. It's quite a unusual stand. So obviously all this area needs to be adjusted. That's exactly at the right height. The doors need to be reduced. This needs to be reduced. And obviously all this terminal. These hotels possibly need reducing in size. But all this walkway and these block type structures, they are at the correct heights now. That's 1 meter above the walkway. A lot to do. I've added a little bit of texture on top as it is showing. All these tubes need to be readjusted. This main terminal is definitely going to need dropping down by possibly 5 or 10 meters, possibly 7 meters. Something I'm going to do later. So as you can see, there's a huge difference. It's not like that. So the next release is going to be quite a long time. So I'm going to jump into the 320 fly-by-wire development download. put it on the stand and use the pushback helper to connect the jetway. So I'm not sure why I'm getting this this kind of fuzzy line sometimes. It appears when I start the program. See, they're okay there. Something changed in the UK update. After the UK update, when I spawn, I get the centre lines, all the lines become fuzzy for some reason. It's probably my system. So, as you can see, the plane is parked really well. The wings aren't anywhere near this building, and it's stopped perfectly. Let's call the jetway. So that's no problem. Just going to go over here and see what you think of the taxiway stand markings. These are looking pretty good. This is an apron texture. This is a 3D model, a very thin 3D model, so I'm quite happy with this look. I did have a few problems before, so that's not too bad. There's nothing, not really any bleeding of colours. I was having that problem before. Obviously this painted line is a custom painted line, but for some reason when you put two colours together at the moment, the lines look really horrible and jagged, but at the moment I'm going to leave it like that. When you're in an aircraft it doesn't look too bad, but they're quite useful, these straight painted lines, for actually lining up the taxiway perfectly straight, because I've got taxiway points, loads and loads of taxiway points to connect the taxiways to the stands. This is for the ATC, so all the taxiway lines have multiple points. Really hard to keep the taxiway straight unless I do one long line, and as you can see it's pretty straight. So this is a 3D model. You can just about see the thickness of it. This is a legacy from the original Ultra, but obviously as time goes by these are going to be on the whole airport, because to be honest they don't look too bad at all. That needs moving a bit. So I'll carry on all the way up here. I've no idea how long it's going to take. This needs to be the problem with the new Bing map shows that the actual lines have changed slightly, so I need to adjust all this. So it's a bit of a building site at the moment. So could be a few weeks. That's it for now.